howdy. Hello, hello. Ugh. This bird scares me. Yeah, I hope that y'all are well. Will the Aranara become the No, the Aranara are gone. They've disappeared. They don't exist in my world anymore. It's so weird. You know, it's just, I got a special copy of the game, without Aranara in it, you know? It's, I got it from my uncle who works at Nintendo. Oh man, this bird. Okay. Aranara, just a story? I don't even know what you're talking about. Never heard
Mercy
of them.
Wing 1 Sisu Aranara Mercy Wing 2.
Thank you for the 11 months, Sander. That's a sus. Man, why is there just an empty PNG between those wings? That's so crazy. My secret Aranara, bold of you to assume I have one of those. I mean, what's that? Don't even know. Oh man, this guy is the Laios of Genshin. Live on in your hearts and stomachs. You know what? Yeah, no, I should encourage you guys to eat them more. A good day, the Talent Book Overflow event is live. Oh, you poor soul, assuming that I do content! Imagine building characters. I have no idea who that is. Well, how can they release plushies of things that don't exist, you know? That's a pretty hard ask. Oh, thank you! Weird things happen here, I don't know. Things are very unprofessional. But I'm glad that you are enjoying your stay. Hello! Oh, Mortal Kombat is also communication of a kind. Yeah, a little bit. Alright. Alright. Come on, just let me in. Yes. You want to ride a dinosaur. You are saying a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, Huh. Wait, shoot, that was lore. Oh no. Hold on. hold on. Oops. Something befriend the... Okay. I missed the lore. That's my fault. That is my bad. And of course, because I'm insane... Oh wait, that means I can't use Kirara here. Shoot, she's my best shielder. If I remember correctly, when I was testing it out with the normal version, I would rather deal with the Electro version than the Explodey version. So... Electro team. Okay. See how this goes. Bird is the word. Bird needs to not be the word. I'm here to veto the word, actually. Your shield would be good. Oh, that's true. The shield would be good, but it's just like... wouldn't apply much, but I guess I'm just using, aggravate anyways, so it's not too big a deal if I did that. Good luck, I'm gonna need it. The other two bosses I was able to clear because, like, I know those fights pretty well, but these I've done maybe, these two I've done maybe like a handful of times at most. So, which one was the shielding one? You? No. You? Yes. You are the one. Yeah, I don't have any right now, so I'm gonna need a couple. It's not as bad as the last one? Well... maybe just a matter of experience. I don't even know what it's gonna do for its, like, powered up moves either. Which is scary. Shield in this mode don't sip. Well, oh, it buys you, like, one extra hit, which is nice. Actually, before I do that, hold on. I should get more of the healing food. I just realized I went through a lot of those last time. Oh, yeah, I don't really... no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the... there we go. Talking to the cooking pot. Nope, you. I need many much. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna need more of those. No. One attack was a one-hit kill on fish. That's terrifying! Holy crap! A very nervous, for you. Yeah, no, having that there is... I mean, think about it this way. The fact they have the pot there is terrifying. They are encouraging you to use food here. That is scary. Okay, so... Electro's the way to go. I should be bringing... Who should my DPS be then? I guess I should bring Novelette just because I don't want to risk bringing Pyro. I'm using Farina? Well, I can. I usually have... You know, who needs health anyway, right? And I need an Electro Procer. I think I could just bring Fischl for that just because she's the highest level out of all of them. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, she is more optimal and aggravate, but I'm more just trying to trigger that reaction with the bird, so I just need something to continuously do. To continuously apply Electro. She's level 70. I feel like she'll die. She's also not built in any way, shape, or form. Electro needs to be the one that breaks it. Oh, that sucks, but it'll be fine. Kuting, so I built Kuting in the ye olde days before Dendro, which meant that I built her as a physical DPS. I don't think I ever changed that. I could have changed that. I don't remember if I did. I don't think you assume that I have artifacts. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance I could have changed it. No, I did not. No, I didn't. I did not change that. Listen, it was before Dendro, so it was kind of sort of viable. Yeah, so that's not happening. Cause like oh man, her pieces aren't really built either, but Raiden I think is worse. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm not outing myself any more than that.
Let's get going. The next location on my list is really far away.
I can't. Oh man. All right. I'm sure this will only go well. Healer? Who needs a healer when you have Novelette and also food, right? Right. And technically Farina if worst comes to worst. Hi, bird! Okay, I'm just gonna pop this right now.
Let the world collide!
Be sanctified.
Okay. Well, at least your shield's going down. That's good. Whoa! Oh, I thought you would have stopped. I'm dumb. But why would you put your thing back that quickly? Nope. No. That's fine. Wait, Fischl got hit? How? Another one? No. Oh, hey, you didn't do this before. You did not do this before. I now have Shinobu, but I don't have her build by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna keep replying my shield as much as I can. Oh, come on, Sack Sword, please! Nope. Stop doing that! I did forget to eat my food! You're absolutely right! Oh my god, I built it in everything! I'm just dumb. Oh no. Oh, stop. Hey, you can't just attack the cutscene! I think that's very rude. Not allowed. Illegal, in fact. Okay, thank you, Saxor.
Bow your head.
Come on.
The time's ticking.
Oh, you're doing that thing again? I don't... Why? 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 Okay, it's fine. Fell over. Oh, that is... taking a while. Alright. I'm just gonna get up again. There it is. Wait, really? No? It's true, but I'm very stubborn. So it's just like, well, if I'm gonna make this harder on myself, I might as well dig in and just double down on it.
Wings of darkness, come.
I can't dash out of that. That kind of sucks. All right. It's like animation lock with other moves.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Okay, that's very rude. That is also incredibly rude. Why do they home? Why do they home?
Odds reveal night. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
Bow your head. Huh. Be sanctified.
Plant bad. Plant very bad.
Delivery.
Plant very bad.
Princess.
Yeah, that's...
My royal decree.
Oh, you can character swap out of Oz. Okay, that's awesome. People let me know about that.
Let the world come
Oh, wait. I
Silence.
forgot that Hyper Bloom hurts you? I thought that was just regular bloom. I should not be looking at chat.
Eons past.
I really shouldn't look at chat while I do this. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I don't know if I'll be able to clear the DPS check if Blood is gone, honestly. Hello. Yep. I see you. I see what you're doing. I would rather you didn't.
Let my name echo in song.
You know what? You are right. It's kind of like texting and driving. Don't do it. I'm still looking at chat. I am simply. Oops. No. That's fine. To all those who did it, listen, they just have C6. And also they know these bosses back and forth, they know it. That's probably the more important bit. Okay, you're gonna do the thing, you're gonna do the thing. You're so angry. You should run into a wall. A weird shot in the dark, but I feel like that's a great thing for you to do. Fall over, please.
Time to shine. Odds reveal by service with a smile.
Oh, so it does the homing streams based on. Oh, okay. Well, oh well. Oh, wait, what? Okay, everything's on cooldown. Everything is on cooldown, actually.
Strike a pose.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let my name echo in song.
If this was all Timmy's plot, I'm gonna have some words. Yeah, like I'm fine with the homing tail feathers. It's the other homing darts that I'm not as cool with.
Strike a pose.
Ha! Oh, I thought you fell over. I was wrong.
Service with a smile.
Settle down.
I need to watch out. Shield is down. to Arcana Birds.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Yeah, that's the one I don't like. That is the one I really dislike. It's fine though. You're my DPS at that point, just.
Let the mighty be humbled.
No, it's like my mentality as a caster, and it's just like in 14, and I'm like, you know what? Screw my GCD. I need to live first.
Wings of darkness. Shower me with praise.
Settle down.
Where did my shield go? Oh, it's still there. Fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Time to shine.
You know, you need to stop reapplying your shield. I think that's quite rude. At least it's not Toho level. It's funny because I've been working on a Rabbit and Steel thing. Dang it.
Silence fills the air.
That's fine. I've been working on a Rabbit and Steel, like, sprite thing.
Not here, please.
Because I'm insane and I've decided to pick up this game and then not play it yet. Where did the music go?
Silence.
Hello? Where did the music go?
As you wish, maiden.
Oh,
World, come
it's a little awkward. The band got tired. Yeah, where did they go?
Let the mighty be humbled.
I didn't know that it could run out. Is there just like a lot of silence before the next loop or something? A little odd.
Not here, please.
A little awkward. Hey!
By royal decree.
Again? No. Okay. I mean, the other bosses took a while to die too. They took like 13 minutes or something. Did not have this issue with them. But I mean, it's a different track, so maybe that has something to do with it?
Be sanctified.
Oh, hi, bird. Please cease. And persist. Both of those would be lovely, in fact. Nope. I'm just gonna weave in between them. Screw that.
Midnight phantasm.
Let the world collide.
Please stop running away. It's really annoying. Like,
Odds were
you know,
service with a smile.
are we having Dendro second? Yes, we are. Oh, now you fall over. Okay. Oh, well.
Time to shine.
Hello!
Shower me with praise.
Let the mighty be humbled.
See, now I want to finish this so that I can get the music back. Not expecting that to be my, motivation.
Silence.
Wait, so the bird's copying me! I think that's rude. This is plagiarism, this is theft.
Shadow Raven.
And I am going to be writing a message to my employers. He brought a water cannon with him. I hope you do not mind. I'm gonna jump again. Yes, you are.
Service with a smile. Let
also leaves Dungeon Bombs. Yeah, no, he's actually just stealing my style. That's rude.
Let the mighty be humble.
Oh, hello. I cannot see. There we go. Oh, hey, 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 that. I hate that move. Thank you for falling over.
Settle down.
Now I sit. But where did the other orbs go? What? Okay.
By royal decree. Express delivery. Let the world come alive.
The time's beckoning.
Oh, hey, Yep, I see that. I'm gonna do it again. Wow!
Midnight
He's got little
Phantasmagoria.
arms, you know? Just little wings.
Silence.
Sign here, please. Odds revealed by time to shine.
Oh, ah! Fine, it's fine. I have 3 minutes. This should be doable.
As you wish, Mayfoy.
Service with a smile.
This should
Let the
be
mighty be humble.
doable. Maybe in 1 or 2 more cycles? Silence. Alright. Sure. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. Did I get the music back? Oh, the new armor song? Oh yeah, no, I'm obsessed. Nervala did not just break the fourth wall, he eviscerated it. It is gone. It's fine, it was all a dream. See, bird chicken's alright. But hey, the music's back! He confiscated the music. Oh wait, no, I can't do this one yet. Oh shoot, never mind. I thought that both of them would have unlocked at this point. Because it's, kind of been a couple days. It's not unlocked yet. It's so difficult, I can't even do it. Oh well. I think it's okay normally-ish, but I mean, the extra things that it'll get is gonna be probably kind of annoying. Oh shoot. Oh, it's already unlocked. Oh, that makes sense. I think what I will do then is actually wrap up Kaveh's quest, which remember I was like, I won't forget him? I didn't anymore. I did not. No, I did not. Look, here he is, right here. I'll just see horse per bit for Chevrolet. Oh, I fought it a couple of times, probably for Neverlet, but I guess I don't remember having too bad of a time. What was I doing here? Then again, it might just be like certain teams. Like I have more trouble with the chicken. Honestly, I think it's more annoying. Yeah, I don't remember what this line was, but I can go and do this one first. Oh wait, there's a summary. Oh. At least they weren't the no, you're right though. If they were the Ruin Serpent, I would just simply evaporate. Those worms are so annoying to fight. Both the alive and the not alive one. Well, you have an ascendant, you know, fair. Understandable. Chicken milk gets low if you have Hyper Bloom or Virgin. Imagine having teams that are built. Right, what was I doing in this quest exactly? Because I know the good end version. I assume we're doing
We
something else.
meet again.
Alive and not alive? You know, the alive worm and the not alive worm, the mechanical worm. So there's 2 worms. They both go underground, so I kind of consider them similar things. I drink Hirara's sister. Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot the name, but I liked it. I like the music in it a lot. Ooh. Hope that your sister had a good birthday. Team will you attack? I guess I'll just do the other option.
Sponsor the project? You mean convince wealthy merchants to join our cause and pool their money together to build the library? That does make sense.
Oh, okay, so we are
Library is
far
a big
enough to know about it,
project,
the library.
and it's going to be hard to fund it with just a single person's Mora.
Guys, we're making a GoFundMe. We're doing a Kickstarter for a library in the desert.
What do you think? If we can find others to sponsor the project, we could potentially increase the size of the building 2- or 3-fold.
Oh shoot, happy birthday to her then.
It's all fine with me, but where do you think we'll be able to find these sponsors?
Well, you're right. If I really think about it, I'm not too familiar with many big-name merchants.
Ah. Well...
Her?
Yeah,
Hard
I don't think that's a
pass.
good idea.
With her shrewd and greedy personality, she would never put Mora into something like this. Now there's an idea. She probably won't say no if all she'll need to do is to make some introductions instead of spending Mora. Let's go and pay her a visit.
Fresh fruits and veggies.
Yeah, it is still the same. It does, in fact, exist. I forget about it sometimes. I forget about a lot of things. But yeah, no, it is still the same. Artist Alley is a dangerous place. Oh god, yeah, no, you get lost in there for ages, and then you become malnourished over the course of 3 days, and then, you know, because you want to check out all the cool art and all the cool stuff, and you spend too much money. It's a very bad time, but also a great time. Would do it again. I think the only reason I'm a little bit iffy about Dory is because of Dory's history with Kaveh specifically. I don't doubt that she would have a soft spot
Now
for it,
here
but I
are
just
some
a
unexpected
little worried.
guess. What brings you to the Palace of Alcazar's Ray? When I saw Kaveh, I almost thought it must be that time of month again.
Oh.
Sadly for me, I must wait a few more days before I can collect my shiny Mora.
Hey, can't you think of something else for a change? You are literally living in an objet d'art, and yet your mind is still fixated on nothing but Mora? What is the point of wealth, anyway? Is your happiness entirely dependent on your hoard of cold, emotionless Mora?
Oh, shoot. Hello. Thank you for the raid. No, I need to type faster. Aha! Oh! Thank you for popping in. Shoot. Hello. I voice Cat. We're hanging out with Architect. I'm very good at this, but, yeah. Hope that y'all are well. Introduction. Nya, meow. Yep, nya. But yeah, if you need to take a rest, go take a rest. Hope that you had fun. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, okay. I see how it is. You know, like. How's my stream going? I managed to beat the chicken with a not built team, so I think it's going pretty well. And I have unforgotten coffee. Yes, I do voice Kirara in Genshin. Sometimes I'm a cat, sometimes I'm a box. Someone else who meows. Listen, it's sometimes you get paid and whatever I named these point things to meow. You're at the mercy of chat. Oh, thank you for the follows. Welcome to nonsense and unprofessionality. Oh, I see what y'all are doing. There. You've embarrassed me to the people who walked in. I see how it is. Oh, I wish you luck on your polls. She's out doing deliveries, but she'll come back at some point. In the digital flesh, 'tis I. Oh, I'm doing okay. Don't worry. My DMs are closed and stuff, so I am totally fine. Yeah. Woo-wah and stuff. It's a bit much. Yeah. Sometimes you just cat. Sometimes you just meow. And, it's just what you do. You just meow in a closet. That's, I can say that that's part of my job. It's great. Everyone's playing Woo-wah? Yeah, it's okay for me. It's not really my type of game, but, I got really lucky on the polls, so I might as well just hop in occasionally. Meow? Oh, right, kaveh is chewing out Dory within 0.1 seconds of seeing her again. But yeah, I am doing the kaveh hangout. If you haven't done it and you want to avoid spoilers, you know, I might want to dip. How does one meow like that? Being a weird kid who made it a goal to meow so convincingly that it would confuse real cats. That was the reason for why I did this as like a child. But like, what was it? It helps to... Oh. No, I'm just gonna fall over as I'm gonna just... Can't see out of the box, just trip. Yeah, no, I confuse cats. It's great. I love it. It helps if you can roll your tongue for like purrs and like chirps and stuff, but otherwise, cats actually have a very human-like voice box, I guess is the best way to put it. It's practice enough at it. It's actually not too difficult, weirdly. Don't I have an allergy to cats? I used to. I think I might not anymore. I'm not sure on that. I might actually have to get myself like, because there's like 2 types of allergy tests. There's like the one where it's like they test what you are probably allergic to, but not the severity. And then there's the one about severity. And like, what was it? I didn't have probable allergens in cats anymore, at least on my sheet when I did my checkup. So in theory, maybe not. Hopefully not. But it might be there, I don't know. Yet I voice Kinara. That does not stop me from being a cat. I was a cat in a past life, you know, I make the joke, but like I probably was a cat in the past life. I am there are some things in my past where I'm just like maybe did I tell you guys about that time I caught a mouse with my hands and a towel, to be fair. Yeah. So, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes you get the inexplicable urge to shove something fragile off the table. Okay, but like, doesn't anyone? No, it was a field mouse. They were like, it's like a little guy. It's actually very cute, but like, it was in my room, so, you know, I had to catch it to get it out of there. But I caught it, and I was just like, now there is a mouse in my hands. What do I do with this? So I did the most rational thing and showed it to my mom. I was like in middle school. But that was like peak cat behavior. Okay, I gotta move on now before I out myself more.
Exactly right.
Thank you again.
Mora is extremely valuable, you see. If you don't keep your mind on it, your Mora may just find its way to somebody else's pockets.
That's called thievery. Well, I mean, I'm sure you mean that in a figurative sense. Shout out to the stray black cat you took in bringing you a mouse. Listen, they care about you. They just want you to be, hunters. To, you know, be self-sufficient.
If you ask me, this place is still way too empty. Just give me some time and I'll fill it to the brim with lots and lots of Mora.
Is it all a kaveh's Mora?
You're hopeless.
Oh, so you have an actual reason to visit me? Alright, let's hear it.
I see.
Will?
Okay. Cat is allergic to all kinds of bee-like species. I've heard that there are cats that are allergic to people. And that's, like, rough. Or, like, cats that are allergic to, like, dust and stuff. Oh, man. Having a dust allergy just in any being is just very, very annoying to deal with. Dust mites. Yeesh.
Merchants? Why? Is there some kind of business opportunity?
Okay. You don't need a cat to bring you a
Let's
mouse?
see.
But how
So
else are you
you're
gonna
just
get your
looking
mice?
For someone to help you fit the bill.
Ugh, I knew you wouldn't be interested in something like this. Still, you wouldn't refuse just making some introductions for us, would you?
Sure, I can connect you with some folks, but with every service comes a fee, you know.
A fee? You mean just for introductions?
Yeah, I saw that happening. Mouse in the keyboard mouse? Nah. I meant the actual living beings.
Of course! Making introductions means using my connections and putting my reputation on the line. Why wouldn't I charge a fee for something so important?
She's not wrong. Oh, yeah, no. Definitely go enjoy your meal. And yeah, take care. Thank you for the raid again. Peanut butter and a mouse trap. No! They're just little guys! I mean, I've only really gotten field mice, and they're really cute, actually. I feel bad about it.
Since we've known each other for so long, though, I'll give you a
Stop
huge
touching them.
returning customer discount.
I have the money.
500,000 Mora.
I could do it. Humans experiment with rats. That's true. Rats are also honestly adorable. They're like really smart too. And they're actually very clean.
500,000?
Ish. They do pee everywhere.
I guess that's okay. But why are you charging a fee before we've even secured any funding? That just doesn't seem right. Besides, by helping us out, you'd be doing a great service to the public. Can't you take your mind off your Mora even for just 1 second and focus on something far more important?
If they had tax write-offs in this world, she'd probably be more down to do it.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Oh?
Very well. Since you're so passionate about this project, I'll help you out and waive the introduction fees.
Oh, yeah, the ones that... Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Oh, huh. What is the catch?
3 of my business
Speaking of
partners came by
tramps.
earlier today to discuss some things with me, and they still haven't left yet. I'll arrange a meeting for you, and just so we're clear, it'll be up to you to present your project and discuss any deals.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You can wait here. I'll bring them over to you.
Spoiled with Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is funny because the mouse is honestly on an even playing field with that cat.
Speak with the butler if there's something you need.
Dory gave us a brief introduction about the two of you. You are Kaveh, the renowned architect, and you are the traveler. Practically all of Teyvat has heard of you by now. To be frank, I don't feel like there's an obvious business opportunity here, but since Dory took the time to introduce you, we can spend some time to have a conversation. So, let's hear your idea.
I'm already trying to think of a way to spin this where it's not just think of the children, because they would not be down with that, I feel like.
All right, here's the situation. I've been commissioned to build a library in the desert, with the intended goal of allowing the desert dwellers to have more access to reading materials.
So it's a public welfare project.
Oh, don't put it like that.
Correct.
Then the commission fees will likely be very low. You should be careful.
I'm not too concerned about how much I'll get for the commission fees, actually. I'm fine with doing it for free. I just want to get this project rolling as soon as possible. We're just a little short on funding.
So what? You can't possibly expect that we just cover the shortfall for you.
Yeah, these are business people. These are merchants.
Besides, what does a library in the desert have to do with us? If you want to build it yourself with your own Mora. Seems simple enough to me.
Maybe like, oh, hey, if you help raise, like, what's it called? You know, help with education in the desert. A, great reputation for your own business. Great look. And B, probably more travelers. Probably more opportunities for, trade, possibly. People going out and visiting other places and, like, spending money there. Future. You're planning for the future. Or something. I don't know.
Hey, there's no need to be so harsh. They are Dory's associates, after all. Here, can you tell us a bit more about what we can gain from sponsoring this project?
Let's see. Naming rights in life. You can get Kaveh's client to advertise your businesses in the desert. That is also true. Yeah, I think this one is probably the better option.
So we'd
It's still not
mostly
great,
be
but-
doing it for reputation and exposure? There
Ugh.
is some value
Hanging
to
exposure
that.
sucks.
Could make doing business in the desert a bit easier.
Well, just speaking for myself, I've got nothing in the desert.
Do we even know what these guys trade in?
I also have a concern. It feels like there's not much to profit from in the short term. But in the long term, the reputation gain also doesn't sound like it'd offset the cost of the sponsorship.
Hmm.
Then how about this? What if, instead of building a single library, we commit to an entire complex of buildings dedicated to culture and education?
Wouldn't that just cost more?
Yes, but in that case... Mr. Kaveh, please tell us what you have in mind.
I'll just give an example. If we were to build a library and a school near Aru Village, then the desert dwellers would gradually begin to migrate towards the area. A whole suite of buildings will be able to host more traffic, and thus drive the economic development of the entire area. In turn, that would lead to direct business opportunities. I've been to the desert several times. Although there are still many lingering tensions between the two regions, the amount of interaction has been steadily increasing, and in the long term, the desert will only become more and more important to Sumeru.
Shoot, you do not need me here.
You do have a point.
Education in the desert is indeed an industry that has not been tapped into. If we can be the first to place stakes in the area.
And you just believe anything he tells you?
Well, no, it sounds plausible. Why are you like this, man?
Even the greenest amateurs know that urban planning will affect population flow. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone on the street to confirm it to you.
You.
Why are you like this, guy? Please only ask questions that are relevant to the discussion. Oh, you don't seem to think about your questions very thoroughly before speaking. Yikes!
Wait, something just occurred to me. If we're going to build a library in the desert, Aru Village would obviously be the best place for it. But it seems we're not the only ones with our eyes on the village. I heard a rumor a while back saying a lot of land and buildings in Aru Village have already been secretly purchased by a big-name merchant.
What?
Yeah, what?
What?
Ooh.
In other words,
Sorry?
if we try to join the fray now, there won't be much left for us. If we want to build a suite of buildings focused on education and culture, Aru Village is the prime location. If we want to build it anywhere else, we'll have to deal with a far larger list of problems. It's not impossible, I suppose, but...
Then there's no hurry. We can wait for Aru Village to develop more first and get into the market for expansion to other areas.
But if you were to do that,
Is there nothing else to discuss? Great timing! I pretty much heard all I
You
want to hear.
don't have to be
if there are
here.
no other urgent matters, I'll be on my way.
We can talk to the other two. You do not need to be here. Oh my god.
I'll be off as well. If you have any new ideas, please feel free to reach out.
Okay.
It seems like the others are not interested in funding this, so no point in me doing this on my own. Let's revisit this another time.
Was it Dory?
hey, guys, wait!
I don't know why I think it's Dory.
Well, what can I say? I guess it went somewhat as expected. They are Dory's friends, after all. As soon as they heard that there's not much more in this for them, they lost all interest. Yeah, it's just another day doing business with people. But I can never get used to that. Those people never think of anyone other than themselves. Looks like we'll have to figure out some other way to get the funding. Let's go.
Alright, time to open up that Kickstarter. Then I joked.
How did the meeting go? Want to talk about it?
Where did I put the delivery?
Why are you so curious?
Oh,
140
where did all
chests.
that passion go from earlier, I take it you weren't able to find a sponsor for your project?
What's a hello?
Please don't tell me that you're here to mock us.
What kind of person do you take me for? Would the kind and generous Lord Sangamabe really do such a thing? I will say, though, I more or less expected this outcome even before I introduced them to you. You can try to talk up the project all you want, but the facts will remain the same. This project is high investment with slow returns. No sane person would put their money into this.
But this isn't just a business project, right? Also, if you already knew no one would want to partner with us, why did you still try to charge me 500,000 mora? You scammer!
You might want to remember who your creditor is before you start talking like that, Kaveh.
I'll pay back every last coin that I still owe you, but that's a completely different matter.
Alright, since you're so devastated about this, I'll set you up for dinner with another big-name merchant.
Oh, is that the merchant who bought it all out?
In fact, I'll be inviting the most famous merchant in all of Sumeru, so I'll be counting on your performance.
What? Really? I would like to sincerely apologize for my attitude just now.
She's not getting nothing from this.
So, where would we be meeting this merchant?
Follow me. Oh, I suppose both of you can come.
Dory just asked us out to dinner. To a business meeting, it sounds like. But the fact that she's inviting us to this big shot kind of meeting is sus. Very sus. Oh. You know, like... Is it? I mean, it could also just be Dory, to be honest. I feel like it's a story.
This is the place.
There's 3 chairs.
You said you're going to introduce us to the most famous merchant in Sumeru. Well, where are they?
You still don't get it, huh?
Yeah,
The
okay.
most famous merchant in Sumeru.
It is you, okay. Are you going to invest in this, though? You've heard our pitch. You know what we want.
Huh?
Don't play around.
So you meant yourself all along? Then why did you bring us here?
For food. It's lunch. No one's gotten food yet.
Well, I've given it some thought, and that complex of education and culture buildings that you mentioned does hold some promise. It'll be a pretty big Mora sink, and I'll have to fund it all on my own, but that's not really a problem for me.
Seriously? Where's this generosity coming from so suddenly? Are you trying to scam me again?
The reasons are not important. What's important is that I'm willing to help you. However, you know just as well as me that once this project actually breaks ground, it'll start sucking more
There
from
it
my
is.
pockets like crazy. So, to cut costs...
Are you gonna ask for, like, a portion of some proceeds? I mean, I also don't know if you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, but, like, masking it under, like, all of this stuff. I can't tell.
I get it, I get it. I won't charge any commission fees, and I'll take responsibility for the entire project.
Splendid! Then let's sign the contract right away.
Can I read this contract? No. The answer is no.
This way, the children of the desert will have some books to read. Their lives should improve a bit after this. Of course, there are a few things better than using my knowledge to help other people change their fates. I must thank you as well, Dory. I used to say you only cared about Mora, which might have been some prejudice on my part. Sorry for that. I will also try to pay back my debts as soon as possible. Now, let's have a quick discussion. Where would you want the library to be built? That will be the most important building.
There's no rush. I'll provide you with a copy of the deed when we get back. You can just use the address on the document to find the lot.
Uh-huh.
Huh? The deed?
Yeah, okay. I was right. She did buy out Aru Village.
So hold on a sec. The person who has been buying up everything around Aru Village was you all along?
Being a pawn on a chessboard.
Oh my, did I not tell you about that? Yep, yours truly has been buying up all the land. I must thank you for bringing your ideas to me. Before our conversation, I had no idea what to build on all those lots. So, from my perspective, this has been a great turn of events. I didn't put much in and easily got a lot in return.
But what about my commission fees?
Huh? Didn't you waive those yourself? I was just gonna say that to cut costs. We mustn't procrastinate and should start construction as soon as possible.
Yeah, there it is.
But before I could finish my sentence, you volunteered to waive your commission fees and even promised to take responsibility for the whole project from start to finish. I'm so touched, really.
It's obvious that you used every trick in the book to deceive me. You deliberately paused for a long time while talking about the project and kept glancing at me with that menacing look in your eyes.
She's just standing there, menacingly.
Huh? You really think so? Well, the contract's already been signed, so there's no point in dwelling on the details. You know what? I'll pay for tonight's dinner.
Wow, how generous of you. He skimmed the contract, but it's less so like the details of the contract and more that she withheld information from before that. It's not something that would have gone in the contract anyway, but it would have definitely impacted his decision.
Fine.
Oh,
I'll drop the
well.
argument on the commission fees. But since you said you're paying for dinner,
Time to order the most expensive stuff on the menu.
I'm going to order the
Yep, there it
best
is.
dishes and booze this place has to offer, and lots of it. Tonight, we're feasting until I've recouped my full commission fees.
Yeah, honestly, Kave's commission fees would probably be very high, given that he is, like, the most popular, or at least most famous, architect. So, oh well. At least they were able to do it, you know? Have some ice cream, have some booze ice cream. Think he'd read it carefully. You know, he thought he had all the information. Doesn't mean he did. Oh, one more track. Okay. I mean, at that point, you just order the bottle to go. Just get, like, 3 bottles. Oh, right, yeah, no, I keep forgetting that this is where Kaveh is just down for the count. Alright. Let's get forward.
Taking this commission was
What was this one? I don't think this one really matters too much. Right? Because, like, you wanna be on his, good books. Right? Oh. Shoot, I don't... Maybe this one? Oh, I think it's this one, and then don't look for his... No, wait. Is it this one?
Sounds great to me.
Shoot, I don't think it's this one. Oh, how about looking into another career? Was it this one? I feel like he's not gonna like this answer.
A different career.
Wait, actually,
I see.
dude,
That's not a bad idea.
you're so passionate about
I think I've heard a saying somewhere before. 80% of a working adult's woes are due to not having enough mora in the bank.
What are we gonna help Kaveh become?
It's just a saying, of course, but even I will admit that my life would be a lot better if I could make additional mora. And if I want to make mora, I should finish that ridiculous commission. But I really can't find it in me to go back and talk to him right now. Hold on. I just remembered that I used to have a senior classmate by the name of Alkami. If memory serves me right, he's no longer taking private commissions, but he's still doing pretty well for himself. Maybe I'll be able to get some advice from him. Yeah, I should get on this right away. No more wine for me today. I'll grab the bill and be on my way.
Okay. Alchemy. Let's go and find alchemy. I'm sure we won't find some, like, hidden, like, money laundering scheme or something. I'm sure it'll be fully legal and totally, above board. Wow, I can't believe the loading screen was blank. I have no idea what was written there. Alright, let's see. Now, where can I find alchemy? Okay. Who do you think needs to hang out about? All of them. Just let me hang out with every single character.
Ah, Kaveh, it's you! It's been a while. What have you been up to recently?
Yeah, it's been a long time, Alkami. Things haven't changed much for me. I'm still taking private commissions for all kinds of projects.
Oh my god, yeah, the mushroom back there has eyes. Oh, it has multiple sets of eyes? I thought it was just one! Sorry, Kaveh.
I heard that you were the genius behind the Palace of Alcazazare. I bet you're all set for Mora after a project of that size.
That's real funny.
Well, it's hard to make a profit from every project, you know?
Hard to make a profit? You've got to be joking. I've never met an architect who didn't make a profit from a project. Unless the client fled before they paid the commission fee in full. But that doesn't sound right either. Doesn't Dory have a pretty decent reputation in our local business circles? I don't think she's ever been involved in any kind of big scandal.
Well, about that. I mean, it was complicated.
I understand. Either way, doing one project after another sure gets exhausting over the years, huh? I've been there, so I can feel your pain.
Yeah, what do you do now?
I mean, I obviously never had your reputation to live up to. That must have been stressful. But I'm sure we've faced all the same problems. Trying to keep your client in a good mood while you're trying to stop them from micromanaging things they don't know the first thing about. I don't miss it. Thankfully, that's all behind me now.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes your client thinks that they can do your job better than you, and you're just like, why did you hire me if you're gonna do this? I'm thinking about a linguistics thing that I can't talk about, but, you know.
Not exactly. My work is still closely related to architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Judging from the look on your face, you're still strapped for Mora. That's quite unfortunate.
Oh, this is a pyramid scheme.
You're the most artistically gifted graduate the Kasharawar Darshan has seen in decades. But it looks like you still have a lot to learn in terms of making Mora.
Can I talk about the linguistics thing? Yeah. NDAs. But also, irony.
With that said, us Kasharawar grads should still look out for each other. What if I told you about an idea that'll absolve you of all your Mora troubles going forward?
That sounds like a pitch for a scam! I can't just be like, here's a cure-all.
Are you serious?
No,
But something like that has got to be some kind of top-level business secret. Are you sure you can just share something like that with me? Besides, I don't want to just take something like that without offering anything in return. I still have a little Mora. Or is there something that I can help you with?
Oh, you're too kind. This is just a simple tip. Even if I didn't bring it up, I'm sure you'd hear it from the others sooner or later. The idea is this. I recently opened up a training center with the goal of educating people in architecture design.
Do people have to pay a fee to, like, go in and then they, have a reduced fee if they introduce more people or something? I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a pyramid scheme.
Compared to the classes taught by those old fossils at the academia, my classes are more condensed and streamlined and will allow people to quickly get their foot in the door.
I don't trust you or your mustache.
Unlike the academia, I won't turn down anyone who's interested, rich or poor. As long as someone wishes to learn more about architecture, I'll accept them into my training center. It just so happens that I'm still looking for a few more instructors. So, what do you say? Interested in coming over to give a few lectures? Regardless of the pay, I can already guarantee that it'll be far
Say what the pay
more
is.
comfortable than working on random people's private commissions.
Be upfront. Tell us what the pay is. If you're so certain, tell us what the pay is.
Ah, so you want me to join you as an instructor? That does sound like something I'd be able to do.
He's gonna take the money and dip. I
Sounds
know
like a
he's gonna
pretty
take the money and
stable
dip.
job, too.
No, don't
What do you
trust
think, Traveler?
Why can't I? Why can't I disagree with this? Why can't I ask for more information? This sounds like a scam. Dang it, Traveler.
Then it's a deal.
No, it shouldn't be.
Yes, it's a deal. Thank you, Alkami.
Oh, no.
Like I said, there's no need to thank me for this.
Yeah.
The lecture room is not far from here, so you can just come straight here tomorrow morning. As for the pay, how about we start at 300,000 mora per lecture?
Okay, and for the lectures, how long are they? Like, how often should they be held? I don't know. Like, imagine if it's just like a 24-hour long lecture. I don't know.
300,000? Are you serious?
That's crazy. It's
How could
crazy.
you offer so much?
It would seem that you're still oblivious to your own economic worth. 300,000 is nothing compared to the prestige of having the Light of Kasharawar as one of my instructors.
Hey, bestie. I know we haven't talked in years, but I have an amazing offer for you. Have you ever wanted to be your own boss? Well, if you join me in beep boop beep, you're gonna be guaranteed to make a fortune and be a girl boss like me. You know, just put a mustache on too, though.
300,000 is also just the base rate.
I don't
Just
trust
trust
you.
me on this. The longer you stick with me, the more you'll come to understand your true value in the market.
Like, here's the thing. I can totally believe that Kaveh is undercharging himself. Like, genuinely. Like, he doesn't seem to have the best, like, opinion of himself, and he's very talented at what he does. He's very good at it. Works hard. However, I don't trust this man.
I have to go make some preparations now.
What
See you tomorrow.
preparations?
I was never particularly close with Alkami when we were in school.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that he'd be so nice and friendly?
Yeah, who would have thought?
I've hosted free lectures before, but this would be my first time being hired to lecture for a formal business. 300,000 mora per lecture. Whew. I'm so excited that I'm starting to get nervous. Thanks so much. I think I will be able to relax a bit more with a friend in the audience.
I'm there to watch your back, even if Traveler isn't.
Now, what should I talk about tomorrow? Some lessons I've learned over the past few years? I should probably save those for later. For my first lecture, I should start
he
by
doesn't
getting
be
them more
having fun.
interested in the field.
Oh.
All right, let's meet here again tomorrow morning. I should hurry home and create some kind of lesson plan. If I'm going to become an instructor, I should make sure I show up prepared.
Oh shoot, what time was I supposed to wait till? It said morning, but I forgot what the time was. 7, right. Four-star fees I'm going to have it a bit easier to get C6. You'd think. Oh, you would think. The funny thing about 4 stars is that they're not guaranteed. So it's kind of a toss-up. In theory, it should be easier. Until it isn't. And you get 11 yunjins. And like 8 chongyuns. And, maybe I should get in on this pyramid scheme. I'm kidding. Don't fall for pyramid schemes.
Oh, I didn't expect you two to get here so early.
Yeah.
I was up last night preparing for the lecture, but I ended up getting so excited that I couldn't
Oh,
fall asleep.
Kaveh!
Here, I've prepared a lesson plan. Do you want to take a look?
Lesson plan? I must commend you for your dedication. But the training center has already developed its own set of teaching materials. Instead of using your own plan, you can just use what we have here. Of course, you're always welcome to work in some of your own content to add some fun and flavor.
I don't believe you.
Sure. Be my guest.
Cascopium, like, just Hey, you wanna look like this other character just for a little bit? Nothing appears to be amiss. Okay, at first glance. What about a second glance?
It's
Or a
almost
third?
time for the lecture to start.
Look at it a
Feel
second
free to head
time!
in and start the class whenever you're ready.
Huh. So you've already developed your own set of teaching materials.
No, keep it with you.
Seems like I won't need the stuff I've prepared after all. Anyway, shouldn't be a problem. I'll just go ahead and use your materials.
No, look at it first.
There's something else I want to ask, though. This isn't going to be a large class, is it?
Ah, no need to stress. There are only 20 people in this class. There are 14 classes at my training center. Out of all of them, the first class has the best grades, so I've directed them to you. We'll see how well they take to your lectures.
20 people, huh? All right. I think I can handle that.
Oh, and one last thing. In the interest of keeping a quiet learning space, only instructors and students are allowed in the classroom when class is in session.
Excuse you?
I'm sorry to say this, but your friend will have to wait outside while you teach the class.
It's okay, I will be right outside. I will be at the window, peeking in. You can't stop me, that's outside.
Sorry about that. I'll meet you at the door when the class is over then.
No, this seems very sketchy. I'm glad you're finally starting to catch on. After sleeping on it for a little bit. Hey, wanna give me the tea?
Hey there. Can I help you? Oh, Alkami? You mean that rich guy who's been making quite the name for himself? Yeah, he commissioned a set of furniture from me a while back. Paid a great deal of Mora for it, too.
Traveler is not only climbing your walls, Traveler is in your walls.
I heard he earned a fortune working as a renowned architect. Now he's opened a training center so others can follow in his footsteps. If the tuition wasn't sky high, I'd enroll my child in a heartbeat.
Yeah, making it accessible.
Architecture really sounds like a lucrative profession.
Did you hear? Alkami recruited Kaveh to be an instructor.
I bet that'll boost his enrollment numbers.
Really makes you jealous, eh? If you think about it, Alkami was never that talented himself as an architect. If we're just talking about professional skill, no one would pay for a class with him.
That's true, but you've got to admit, his advertisements are really effective. After all, the academia only admits those that can pass its entrance exam. So only a few people could hope to study architecture in the halls of the Kasharwar. For those who can't pass the exam, or who just want to jump straight into the industry, the training center is the best bang for the Mora.
Man, to have that kind of business acumen.
Yeah, that I'll admit is fair. Oh boy.
All right, everyone. There's no need to be nervous. Class is over, so we can just chat for a bit.
Huh?
I shouldn't have lost my temper
Why did he get
during the
mad?
lecture. Did I scare anybody?
No, you weren't scary at all, Mr. Kaveh. We were just a bit lost and didn't get what you were talking about.
Oh, don't get me started. I was trying to use Alkami's materials, so I flipped through some pages and gave them a closer look. The more I read, the more upset I became. Alkami may fool an amateur, but he can't fool anyone who's active in our profession. The materials he made are completely useless for teaching real architecture. In my opinion, the most important skill of an architect is their ability to craft a design. In other words, they must be able to conceptualize ideas. There are tens of thousands of buildings in the world, as well as a countless number of architectural styles. Some designs emphasize aesthetics, while others prioritize practicality. The architects who can critically evaluate the quality and fit of different designs are those who can come up with great designs of their own. But you won't get any of that from the teaching materials they're using here. All these students are doing in class is rote memorization of existing designs. They are learning nothing about the underlying principles.
What it is rather than why they work. Okay.
How can they expect to become real architects? When they're done with this class, all they'll become are dilettantes with a pitiful smattering of architectural knowledge.
But Mr. Kaveh, we didn't really understand anything you said after you threw away the materials either.
Yeah, they're like 10.
What's the big deal anyway? It's not like we're looking to make some works of art. We just want to make some Mora.
Also, they're like 10.
You're studying architecture to make Mora?
Yeah, like, have you guys ever seen those videos of, like, explaining a principle to, like, different age groups? Like, I can't remember what it was. It was, like, it had something to do with space or, like, some type of thing, and it's just, like, to university levels, kids, to, you know, high schoolers, to, middle schoolers, to, like, you know, children, and, like, the way that you have to change how you explain a topic and how much you have to cut out on a lot of detail. Because, like, they're just not gonna get that until they have fundamentals. It's just, architecture is probably not something I would throw out at an elementary schoolers. You know?
Yeah. Why else would we be studying here? My biggest dream is to become someone like Mr. Alkami. Once I finally make my fortune in architecture, I'll be able to buy anything I like.
Huh. In that case, I'm afraid you'll probably be disappointed. The reality is that the work of an architect is very difficult, and the pay is not lucrative at all. Believe me, I'm a perfect example.
First up, becoming an architect? Don't.
But how? Mr. Alkami just told us last night that you made a killing by building the Palace of Alcazarzare.
Yeah, what are these other lectures if that's what he's gossiping about? Oh no. Quadratic formula to babies.
He also said that as long as we graduate from his class, waves upon waves of people will reach out to us with private commissions, and we can just sit back and wait for Mora to fill up our pockets.
Wait, no, hold on. If you take the commissions, you have to do work. You can't just sit there. That's called theft. That's what happens. That's what happened, and with that, I got ghosted once, but that was funny. Hello.
It won't be long before I can put these miserable days behind me.
Come on. And you all believed everything he said?
Alkami, if that even is your real name.
But Mr. Alkami is really rich, isn't he?
Starting to not believe it.
You... It's pointless trying to argue this with you right now. You've already filled your heads with pipe dreams.
Either that, or he really did just, like, get a bunch of private commissions, take the money, and then run. That sounds like what he might have done.
Let's go, Traveler. Let's hear about Alkami's true plans from the man himself.
The miserable days without cookies. The miserable days where you have to do chores. Honestly, because they don't have, like, teenager models, I would guess that they're probably more, like, older than 10, honestly. So, enough to be slightly existential. But not enough not to get swindled.
What's wrong, Kaveh? You look quite flustered. Did one of my students offend you?
No, your teaching materials offend him.
Were the students not astute enough for your liking? I must implore you to go a bit easier on them. After all, they're nothing like the genius scholars you're used to dealing with at the academia. We don't need to strive for perfect understanding. As long as some knowledge has been passed on, that's good enough.
Yeah, I'm mad at them. But I'm even more upset that you're scamming people under the guise of teaching them about architecture. The students are all here hoping for a quick way to make money, but we both know that an architect's life is hard and exhausting. Just a little while ago, I was toiling over the 6th draft of a design for a client.
I still think that Kaveh needs to include, like, some clauses in his contract where he only does, like, a set number of redesigns. Anyway.
If your client is unhappy, you can't break ground, and the longer a project goes, the longer it takes for you to get paid in full. What's worse, if your client disappears in the middle of a project, good luck getting anything from them ever again. You know all of this just as well as I do. Why lie to them?
Lies pay.
Look, Kaveh, you may be the light of Ksharawar, but like I said, you still have a lot to learn about making Mora. You may deny it all you want, but it's a fact that in today's Sumeru, architecture is a terrible profession. our clients care very little for the effort we pour into our designs. Instead of appreciating us, they spend all their time nitpicking details and demanding changes, often forcing all kinds of ridiculous ideas onto us.
I suppose that's more or less true. Go on.
Why should we cling on to a profession that's difficult and unrewarding? If the field is dying, then a person who still wants to make a good living will just have to change their strategy. If it's near impossible to make money as an architect, then why not just establish a training center and train other people to become architects in our stead?
What do you mean by that?
Wait, how does that make any sense? Aren't you just leading them into the same trap?
We are already stuck, my friend.
This is just a
the more
pyramid
people
scheme.
we can lead into this pit
Kind
and
of.
stack as padding beneath our feet, the more comfortable
yeah, no,
our
it is.
lives will be.
Oh, yeah, no, this is just... Oh my god.
That's right. Making money as an architect is a slow and agonizing process. In comparison, earning tuition from a training center is far easier.
I feel like kaveh would be a very supportive teacher, like, as long as you're trying. Like, even if you don't get it, as long as you're making the effort to actually try to understand it, then I feel like he would go easier on you. I don't know. I would want to attend one of his lectures. At the very least, even if I'm not going to become an architect, hey, appreciating it is a pretty cool thing to learn.
None of the students will ever know, however. In their eyes, all of my income was earned during my years as an architect.
Oh my god.
It's easy for them to fall for my promise. After all, everyone wants to live the dream of being the person who can spend millions without batting an eye.
Temper would make him a poor teacher? That's... There are plenty of teachers who don't have the greatest temper. Doesn't mean that they're good teachers, yeah. When your lecturer is drunk.
The more students I get, the more money I earn. And the more real that dream becomes.
And then what? Once they graduate, they'll still find out the truth about architecture and struggle to stay afloat amid all the problems we already talked about. When that happens, your facade will pop like a soap bubble. No one will believe you anymore.
Ah, but that's just one way to look at the problem. No two people have the same amount of talent. Even if they fail to strike gold in the future, you can't say that it's my fault and mine alone. Oh, and also, I never actually promised that they would achieve financial freedom as long as they become architects. All I did was nudge them towards that belief.
You explicitly told them that they would make money. You explicitly said that to them. Yeah, nudge, sure.
I'm not even scared if they do come back and stir up trouble. My training center has all the required permits and certifications. Even the Dendro Archon herself couldn't find fault in any part of my business.
Bet, can I phone her right now?
How can you sleep at night knowing that you're doing all this? Tell me, is your heart carved out of brick and stone? I can't believe that I once
me
saw
too.
you as a decent human being. I am beyond disappointed in you.
And the same goes to you. How many years has it been since you graduated from the academia? If you still can't accept something like this, do you just plan on keeping that worthless naivete of yours until the end of time? Only fools will see art as revered and sacred. In the end, art is just another business. Being successful at running a business is an art form in itself.
Well, you just said that art isn't sacred. It is not revered. It is not important. Whatever. You can't have it both ways, man.
I urge you to think about what I've said. Offloading your pain onto others is the only way a person can live comfortably in this world.
Thank you for the follow. But follow me as we beat this guy up. I don't know.
As the light of the Ksharowa,
Annoying, though.
you've accumulated plenty of fame and respect. It's high time that you use those resources to improve the circumstances of your own life.
Why do you think he has such a good reputation? Because he doesn't pull anything like this.
Think it over, kaveh. I still believe our collaboration could be very fruitful.
I want to dropkick him into the sea. Gone.
I'm so mad, I feel a headache coming on. There's nothing more I can say to him. I'll resign from my position as instructor.
I mean, I'm not gonna question this. I agree with him.
Of course.
Yeah, I had
I'm
no
sure
other
you
option,
realize that as
Kaveh.
long
I'm
as I remained at
sorry.
the center, he would be able to use my name to advertise this place.
I agree. I agree
Even if
so
I just
much.
sit back and do nothing, others will be deceived and suffer because of me. He is right about one thing, though. These kinds of training centers are everywhere. And even if the academia was to find out about it, it's unlikely that they would take any real action against it. The most that they could accuse him of is false advertising. And even that would be hard to prove. Oh? Did you notice something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a point. The rate he gave me was 300,000 mora per lecture. That probably came out of the students' tuition. And who knows just how much he's been charging the students for attending his classes. If you're gambling everything on making it rich as an architect, are you really going to have the mora to pay for that kind of tuition? Right. We should hurry. The students didn't believe a word I was telling them. They're still daydreaming about making millions. We're never going to get any information from them again if we let Alkami talk to them first. Let's move now before he's had the chance to react.
We're gonna take his reputation and burn it to the ground. Hello.
Oh, Mr. Kaveh? What are you doing back here?
Class finished a while ago, but you're still here. Why haven't you gone home?
No way. This guy isn't running a sweatshop for children, right? Before I move, he's not doing child labor, is he?
I wanted to stay for a little longer. I'm still thinking about
Okay,
everything
maybe
you
not.
taught during the class. Even though a lot of it went right over my head, I still thought the houses you drew were really pretty.
Of course they were. All the examples I drew were world-famous landmarks. Each one was the magnum opus of a celebrated architect.
Kaveh, wait, no, he's been inspired. He might actually want to do this.
It's a good thing that you could recognize them for their beauty.
Hey.
The accumulation of knowledge is the first step to artistic expression. Instead of rote memorization, you should try to relate and to understand. And after that, try to resonate with the work.
Resonate?
If you like the thing, then try to put more of the thing you like into the world.
Yes!
Whew.
When I first got into architecture, there were many things about it that I couldn't understand at all. I would find a building to be beautiful, but have no idea what made it so good. And for most people, just being able to admire a building is enough. To become a good architect, however, you must also learn to assess and appraise. Going from admiration to assessment will take a lot of time and specialized knowledge, and I'm afraid that some superficial speed training won't be enough to take you there.
Just as I thought. Becoming an architect won't be as easy as Mr. Alkami made it out to be.